Spend Time for Miracles was the OST for 2012, right? What is your take on environmental issues and all that stuff, since everyone's talking about it?
I'm a singer. I don't really like to get into this. I mean, honestly, like, because I'm not well versed in all that. I mean, obviously, I think that we need to pay attention and take action and change stuff. I mean, I know that's very broad and vague, but
is there anything that practice for you in that method? Maybe save a couple of plastic bags.
I'm just gonna keep singing.
How much do you think fashion and image actually factor into your success?
Yeah, I think it helped identify me, and gave me like a thing. Obviously, like when I was on Idol, I liked to mess around with crazy clothes and my eye makeup and this and that. And I've always been like that. Like I've always liked to play dress up and to dress differently. It's a form of expression.
I think it came at the right time because people like Kesha and Lady Gaga, they all like capture the essence of an image. It's important, like how Madonna was, So I was wondering, in photo shoots, back to my photo shoot question, how involved are you in the conceptualization of it?
It depends on the photo shoot. Sometimes the photographer has the concept already and they present it to me. I'm like, oh, cool, right on. Sometimes I just let them do what they want and I'm just like a blank canvas. But more often, I'm pretty opinionated.
You mean you're hard to work with?
No, not hard to work with. I don't think I'm hard to work with at all. I actually love working in a team.
Right.
I love collaboration, whether it be in music or fashion or photo shoot or anything in this business.
Right.
I like working with people that are good at what they do and then bringing my ideas to the table and taking their ideas and sharing them and coming up with a finished product. So, sometimes like if a stylist comes in, for example, and they have a rack of clothes that they've picked, they've done their part of the job. And then I go, ooh, I like that, I like that, I like that, I like that. What could we wear this with? And then they keep doing their part of the job. So that's a collaboration.
Yeah.
And we have fun with that. And with makeup and hair and things like that, I'll let somebody do my makeup and they'll be like, hey, can we add a little bit more of this? Or sometimes lately I've been doing my own.
What brands do you use? Like, do you have like a particular brand? How do you take
Mostly MAC, actually. For the majority.
I'm a fan of them.
Yeah, the majority of it is
Color.
MAC. Yeah. Some Smashbox. Some Makeup Forever.
Okay. Top of your mind, your fashion sense. Describe 3 words. Your fashion sense.
Glam.
All right.
Subtle.
Come on, Adam.
Yeah, glam. Edgy, sure, edgy. Edgy's good. Glam, edgy, androgynous. I mean, I dress like a boy. Obviously, like I'm a boy, and I'm proud to be a man. But like, I like playing with mixing feminine and masculine.
It's like teasing the public.
Yeah, and kind of somehow being in the middle with certain things. Obviously, this isn't your typical masculine. Makeup is not typically considered masculine. But the funny thing about that is if you look at like past cultures and in history, it's not always been the case. So look at the animal kingdom first of all. Male animals tend to be more colorful and over the top to attract females, like peacock. It's peacocking. If you look at back in the day, like the Restoration period, men wore full faces of makeup, powdered wigs, white face, makeup, lush. That was accepted because they were making themselves more attractive. So I don't know when it changed, but it has changed.
How do you maintain your voice? You do like vocal exercise, or do you
Sometimes I do vocal exercises. Sleep and water are really important.
What else?
I think it's also really important not to just not be neurotic about it. I think a lot of singers get like really, oh God, my voice, and they're like, it's all, a lot of it's in your head.
Do you have a special, you have to drink this and drink that?
Yeah, there's like a training regimen,
Tea
like
is great.
vocal exercises.
Not a lot.
Do you like stay away from fried food?
Fried food's great for your voice.
And
It
chili
is.
crabs.
The grease,
Okay,
the grease
thank
is
God I
great.
have this on like camera. I have to show that to my music teacher. Yeah,
What?
because like I was in a musical last year, and then
Yeah.
like 1 week before we only had like plain food. We had like soups and like plain rice. It was terrible.
For
Yeah.
what?
No, because I was involved in a university musical.
Right, but what was their reason?
It was bad for your throat.
That's bullshit.
See, Adam Lambert says it's
So
bullshit.
what's a special
That's not
food?
true. The one thing is sometimes certain spicy foods can create acid reflux.
Oh, yeah.
And if you go to bed and you've had acid reflux, it can screw your
Yeah.
throat a little the next morning, but that's about it.
Adam, back to fashion, right? Say for an average guy like me, okay, I'm 21. So do you have any fashion tips? Like what can I do to improve my look? Or like,
You look great.
oh,
No improvement needed.
thanks.
I think it's all about personal style. I think it's like how you want to express yourself. If you want to put on a bright pink T-shirt because you like the way it looks, then do
That's
it.
what you did
Oh yeah, that's what I did yesterday.
I think the key to personal style is not giving a shit what anybody else thinks.
True.
Mm.
Is doing what you want to do.
Our fans tweeted some questions, so possibly if you could give just short answers to this.
Sure.
When you wake up in the morning, do you know where you are? Traveling.
I do. There's been an occasion or two where I've been like, huh? What the heck? Where the heck am I? But yeah, I do, and I really like traveling. Actually, this is one of the highlights so far of this journey is that I get to meet new people and see new places, and I was kind of needing an escape from the U.S. for a little while. I'm like, oh, this is very refreshing to get away from the States for a minute, you know?
Is it
Comfort food.
stressful, like the traveling and all? Like,
It can be.
does your manager make it stressful for you?
No, my manager's great. She's so great. It's, to me, it's, it can be tiring. It can take it out of you physically. It's draining.
Mhm.
Flying, late night, hours are weird. Sometimes you don't get enough sleep. But, again, it's all worth it.
Comfort food.
My comfort food, I love ice cream. It makes me so happy.
What brand?
Any kind.
What flavor?
Every flavor.
Any particular brand, like Ben & Jerry's, Haagen
Ben & Jerry's
Dazs?
is really good. Yeah, I like Ben & Jerry's. I like mint.
Peppermint.
Mint chip, chocolate flavors, caramel. I don't. I'm not picky with what, as long as it tastes good.
Most unexpected thing encountered during your international promotional trip.
Well, it just started. We've only been Australia thus far. Most unexpected thing? I think I've been really, really surprised and delighted at how many fans I have internationally. I didn't realize really the extent of it. Yeah, I didn't quite realize it.
But with Twitter, you should be, because
Yeah.
a lot of your followers are like from outside America as well.
First of all, it's difficult to actually see who's from where on Twitter. It doesn't really say
Yeah.
that.
You don't scream like, please come here to this country, please come here to this country.
I've seen it. Yeah, I've seen it here and there, but I don't know what the numbers are. You know what I
Right.
mean? It's like one tweet. I don't know how many people that represents.
Yeah.
And
Right.
I think the other thing that's really interesting and unexpected is that even though the fans are different from different cultures, they're different color skins, they're from different races, they all are there for the music,
Yeah.
and that's really cool. And the fans are similar no matter where I go.
Mm.
They get excited the same way. They're wearing the same type of clothing, and I think that's really beautiful. The unity that music can create.
Yeah.
You put on like really excellent. I mean, when people think of Adam Lambert, they think of excellent showmanship. Where do you draw your inspiration from?
Well, I think my background in the theater has a big influence on that. I mean, I've done musicals for years, so for me, it's always been about entertaining the audience. Entertaining the audience is all about that for the audience.
So what do you do to get inspiration when you write your songs?
What do I do to get inspiration for writing? I don't know. It's a lot of them are inspired just by life. Yeah, just life
So
in
you write
general.
about your daily happenings, what you see.
Just experiences and certain, like Broken Open, for example, is about intimacy and vulnerability. Strut's about feeling fierce and being fabulous, and strutting your stuff. And there's a message in a lot of my music. I like to kind of say something with it. In Strut, it's like, be fabulous, and then you're going to find your fulfillment if you just really own who you are. Aftermath is a song about taking the leap and being open and honest about who you are. And that even though it seems hard, once you do it, in the aftermath, you'll find other people like you. You'll find love. You'll find